Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is Muhammad Kamal Hussain, content creator, Triangular Kamal Academy. Today, I'm going to solve here two more sample creative questions for the student of Standard 8. And this one questions from chapter 3, another questions from chapter 8. Let's see the question, then we will try to discuss is up to last. From the sample question sheet, there are two questions. From the chapter 3, this is the first questions, question number 4. Another question number 9, and this is from the chapter 8. So first question here, let's see the question, one of the most important questions from the practice sheet. The inner length, breadth, and height of a room are 4 meter, 3.5 meter, 3 meter respectively. Thickness of the wall is 15 centimeter. So this information is given here. According to this information, we have to answer here 4 questions in the new format final term exam. Already you have known the question mark distribution. Express 5 acres into the square meter. That means you have to know the relation between acres and square meter. What is the relation? Otherwise, you cannot do this one. The next question, find the volume of the room. This is the keyword is finding volume. You have to know the formula of finding volume. And then second question, third questions, air is at times heavier than water. Find the weight of the air contained in the room. That means when the room is filled up by the air, and what will be the total weight of the air inside the room. But the relation given between air and water, because there is a formula finding water. So you have to convert water, then air. The next, the key topics or another most important questions, number D. Find the volume of the 4 walls of the room. So inshallah, now we will try to discuss this question 4, then we will start the next question. So here the question number 4, first we have to know the relation between acre and square meter. We know 1 acre equal to 4046.86 square meter. So 5 acres will be multiplied around 20,234.3 square meter. Second questions, it was find the volume of the room. That means the formula you have to know. The volume formula is length multiply breadth multiply height. So informations given here, length 4 meter, breadth 3.5 meter, height 3 meter. So we know the formula of the volume is length multiply breadth multiply height. So this is the cubic meter. Directly first line you can write here cubic unit. When you will put here the value, then you can write here cubic meter. Cubic meter. When this value are centimeter, it one will be the cubic centimeter. When these values are kilometer, it will be cubic kilometer. So first you can write the formula cubic unit. So now volume of the room is 42 cubic unit. Then the next question, what will be the weight of the air inside the room? The relation given between air and water. So now we have to know the relation, how we can convert cubic meter to the weight of the air or weight of the water. First of all, we know all, suppose this is a container whose length is 1 meter, breadth is 1 meter, height is 1 meter. This is a container. In every side, its length, breadth, height is 1 meter. If we fill this container with the water, if we fill this one with the fully loaded water, and then weight of the water will be 1000. This one will be 1000 liter. This one will be 1000 liter, because when the length is 1 meter, length is 1 meter, breadth is 1 meter, and height is 1 meter in the box or in the container. The relation, that means its volume will be 1 cubic meter, 1 cubic meter. So this box, the volume is 1 cubic meter. If the box is filled with the water, pure water, there will be 1000 liter. This is the relation between cubic meter and the weight. So now from B, we get volume of the room is 42 cubic meter. So now 1 cubic meter space or 1 cubic meter container or room carries 1000 liter water. Definitely volume of the room is 42. So 42 cubic meter space carries at a liter. Here we know water is measured by the liter, but the air is measured by the unit of kg. That means we have to convert liter here into the kg. So now this is the relation 1 liter equal to 1 kg. So that means for 42,000 liter will be 42,000 kg. So this is the weight of the water inside the room. If the room or container is filled up with the water, then total weight will be 42,000 kg. So now the requirement is find the weight of the air inside the room. So now we have to know the relation. The air is 0.00129 times heavier than water. In the practice sheet, unfortunately, this information is given here 0.0029. Actually, this is this, not this one. This is the standard value. This is the standard value. All over the world, we using this value relation between air and water. So air is at times heavier than water. Sometimes it may confuse to you. That means times heavier than air is at times heavier than water. Definitely the number is started with the 0.00129. That means there is, like, if we think this one converted into the fraction, this one will be 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 0 0 0 0 0, and then there will be 1 to 9. So you 1 to 9. So that means 1 2 3 4 5, and this is 1 lakh. So that means 129 part of 1 lakh. That means at the times. So now I think when this number started with the decimal, definitely this one will be the reduced than the water. That means weight of the air is less than weight of the water, because this times is started with the 0.00129 times. So now weight of the air contained in the room, that means times. So definitely we have to multiply. Doing the multiply, you will get here 54.18 kg. That means when the room is filled up with the air, that means total weight of the air inside the room is 54.18 kg. But when the room is filled up with the water, that means total weight will be 42,000 liter. So now this is this question done. Next question, another most important question. Is so difficult and also important question. Please try to understand properly. There is a question: what will be the volume of the wall? Volume of the four walls means four side wall: front side, back side, right side, and left side wall. We have to find the volume of the wall, not the volume of the room. Already volume of the room done in the question number B. So here, first information is given. First step, we will find the volume of the wall along the length. Then we will find the volume of the wall along the breadth. So if we consider like this, this is the base of the building or room, this is the length, and this is the breadth. First, we will find the volume of the wall along the length. Then we will find volume of the wall along the breadth. So if we multiply this one by 2, if we will also get this one. If we multiply this value by 2, we will get also this one. Okay, now first information right here: length of the room at the breadth of the room at the thickness of the wall. That means thickness of the bricks is here 15 centimeter. All remaining units of the meter, definitely you have to convert this one into the meter. So centimeter converted into meter, you have to divide this one by the 100. So now this is 0.15 meter. And height of the wall, the fourth side height of the wall is 3 meter. So now this is one of the most important part in these questions. This is the new length of the world after placing here the bricks. This is the new length, and this is the thickness considered as a breadth, and this is height is given here. Okay, let's see the diagram here. Suppose this is the length and breadth given here, length and breadth given here. So if we consider this one is like this, so now this is this green color part, this is the colorful part is the around outside, this is the world. So if we think this is already given here 4 meter, this is given here 3.5 meter. This is this is the 3.5 meter. Okay. Now if we think here, okay, now just 1 second. Okay, I have to explain this one. This is the previous length, and this is the 4 meter. And now here added up to this, here added up to this in the left side. So this is 0.15. So here another part is here, just to see the color like this. So there is another part, thickness 0.15 meter. So what will be the new length? The previous length was 4. So new length here 0.15 plus 0.15. Also you can write in this form plus 2 into 0.15. Both are the same, no problem. You can apply this format or this format. This is the new length, and this is breadth. It's not changes here. Breadth not changes here because we are thinking the first step length. When the length is increased, already building designed already complete in this corner and this corner, this corner and this corner. So no need to increase here length of the breadth. So for we know volume of the world along the length. So definitely volume means length multiply breadth multiply height. Here breadth will be the thickness of the world. Breadth means thickness, height is already given. So now doing the calculation, you will get volume of the one wall along the length. That means one wall along the length is at. So there are the two walls are the same. If we multiply this value by 2, if we multiply this value by 2, we will get total volume of the two walls along the length, because this opposite two wall same is the rectangle or parallelogram, or so both side will be same. Volume of the two walls along the length. That means after right side, front and back side, this is the two walls. This value multiply with the 2. So now this is the two walls volume is done. Volume of the two wall at the cubic meter. So now give attention how to find the volume of the wall along the breadth. Here, okay, let me see the. So now if we think here, this is the one part. Okay, this is the first part. This is suppose this now this is the breadth of the building. So now you can consider this breadth here 3.5 meter breadth. Consider here as a new length, and this is new length, and thickness of the wall is also compared here. 0.15 is the breadth. This part is breadth. This is new length along the breadth, and height is already given here 3 meter. So now if we find the one wall first, or directly we can write here two walls. So first here new length, breadth always consider will be here new length, and thickness will be the breadth, and height of the wall. This is the one wall volume. There are two side wall. That means directly multiply with the 2. That means the breadth in the right side or left side, there are two breadth. So now total volume along the breadth. So question requirement is find the volume of the 4 walls. So along the length 2 wall done, along the breadth also 2 walls volume done. So there will be total volume, and total volume is doing the add, you will get here 7.02 cubic meter, and this is answer volume of the world. So now there is another questions from the chapter 8. Another most important question, not only for the students of standard 8, this is also important question for the students of standard 9 and 10. So dear students, first read the informations what are given here, then we will start doing. In the figure, ABCD is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangles means all sides are the same. E is the midpoint of AB. E is the midpoint of AB. And E is the midpoint of AC. E is the midpoint of AC. And so D and E are added here, and DE extended up to F, so that these two sides are the same. This that now joins C comma F. These informations are given here. So in this information, there are 4 consecutive questions. First question, length of 2 diagonals of a rhombus are 8 centimeter, 6 centimeter, find its area. So definitely you have to know the formula of finding area of a rhombus. Show that the triangles ADE and triangle CEF are congruent. That means there are 2 triangles. This is the first triangle, this is the second triangle, and you have to prove they are congruent. And this length is half of this length BC. That means DE is the half of BC. We have to prove it. Then next question, DFBE. This is a parallelogram. Now we have to prove the diagonal of the parallelogram bisect each other. So now this is the question D. Inshallah, we will try to answer up to last all question here. So now first question, finding the area of the rhombus. One diagonal is at a centimeter, another diagonal is at a centimeter. So we know the formula of finding area of a rhombus. That means half of D1 multiplied D2 square unit. Multiplication, half times of multiplication of their 2 diagonals. So this is at the square meter. Now our first question done. There is another questions here. Question number 2. Show that these 2 triangles are congruent to each other. So this is the first triangle, this is second triangles, and we have to show they are congruent. So already in class 7 we have learned here there are total 4 theorems to make them congruent. One in the side theorem, side angle side theorem, angle side angle theorems, hypotenuse side theorems, or this is another name of this one, right angle hypotenuse side theorems. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and 4. So there are total 4 theorems to prove the 2 triangles are congruent. Anyone you can apply here, match here. So now first write the given informations which are given in the triangle. The ABC is an equilateral triangle. D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of AC, and join DE extend up to E where these the 2 sides are the same. So now it is required to prove that they are congruent. Okay, first write the informations which are given here. This is the one side, AD is equal to BD. There is another side, this one is equal to this one. And here this side is this side according to construction. So these informations are given here. By using this, you have to prove they are congruent. Okay, first step. In this triangle and this triangle, we see here AE equal to AC. These informations are given because E is the midpoint. DE equal to EF by the construction. These informations also are extended up to this. So this is also given. X produce DE up to F so that or such that DE equal to EF. This information is given here. This is the vertically opposite angle. So this is the vertically opposite angle. So what we have found here, one angle, and this is a one side, this is another side, one angle and 2 sides. So according to SAS theorem, these 2 triangles are congruent, and this is done. Clear? Okay, dear students. Now also, okay, now see the next question here. Next questions, make the relation between DE and BC. So we have to prove here DE is the half times of BC. Okay. Okay. Now first write the particular enunciation. In ABC is an equilateral triangle. D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of AC, DE joined, and DE extend up to F such that F equal to F. So it is required to prove that D equal to half times of BC. So, dear students, we have to take the informations. We have to use here information from number B. These the two triangles are congruent. We are using this informations from B. Okay, this is the congruent informations from question number B. These two triangles are congruent. When the two triangles are congruent, definitely just I have to draw the figure here, otherwise it will be difficult. Okay, just 1 minute. This is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D, this is E, and this point is F. This point is F. Okay. This point is F. So now first step, A, D, E, this triangle, C, E, F, both are the congruent to each other. Already we have shown in the number B. When these two triangles are congruent, their corresponding all sides and all angle must be same because they already congruent to each other. So almost we can say they are the twin triangle. They are the same to each other. So now first step, when they are congruent, we can write here this angle ADE, this angle is equal to this angle. Okay, because their opposite side, this one EF is equal to DE, so their opposite angle must be same. Another angle we can take here, this is the angle, this ADE angle, and also ADE angle we can changing the color. Okay, I think just 1 minute. Okay, first step ADE angle, this angle, this white color angle, or you can take this angle, ADE angle is equal to EFC angle. Why these two angle will be same? Because AE, this opposite side is AE and opposite side is CE. They are the same. When the CE and AE, they are the same. So definitely their opposite angle also be same because these two triangles are congruent. Again, this is the side, its opposite angle EF, its opposite angle C, and another side same to EF is DE, whose opposite side is A. So now here A angle and C angle are the same. These the two angles are the same. Already this angle same, vertically opposite angle. Okay, when there are two angles are the same, definitely we can say this is the parallel, this is parallel with this one, because they are this angle, and this angle are alternate, and also this angle and this angle is the alternate. So here alternate angles same, so that we can say here their opposite side must be parallel to each other. Okay, now see the next step. Just 1 minute. Okay. Here step, so AD and CF, this is the side AD and this side the CF, they are also same because the triangle are the congruent, that's why side must be same. AD and CF both also the parallel. BD equal to AD, here BD equal to AD, BD equal to AD equal to CF, because AD and CF are the same due to congruence. Again, BD and AD, They are same because given in the construction. So first in the construction, BD equal to AD, and AD is equal to with the CF because they are congruent to each other. So definitely now this side and this side same. By making the relation, we can say this the two sides are the same and they are also parallel. When the two sides are the same and parallel, that means when the two opposite sides are the same and parallel to each other, this another two opposite side must be same and parallel to each other. When the two sides, this is the theorems, when the two sides are equal to opposite side are equal and parallel to each other, so there another two opposite side must be equal and parallel because this one will be parallelogram. So definitely this is parallelogram. Opposite side DE must be parallel with the here BD. BD must be parallel with the CF. So this is the parallelogram. Parallelograms, two opposite side equal and parallel. Okay. Now in the parallelogram, we know all sides are the same. So here DF side is equal to BC side. These two sides are the same due to parallelogram. Now DF divided into two parts. First one is DE, another one is EF. So now DF divided DE and DF equal to BC. So already we have done this one, dividing into two parts. So now DE plus DE. So here DE here remaining, and DF is also DE. Both are the same. DE and EF both are the same. So we can write EF equal to DE. And the right side, this is BC. So doing the add, you will get 2 times, and then divide by the 2, there will be the half times. So now definitely this is parallel with this one and at equal to at the proved. So here requirement is show that DE is the half times of BC. So this question is done. So also the same question you have to answer in class 9. There is another requirement finding the parallel. So also you can use this concept from here. So now there, this is the B, this is B, C, E, F, D. This is the parallelogram. So now next question, show that the two diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. So this is our requirement. So just take the part of from the figure, draw the parallelogram B, C, F, D. The two diagonal BF and CD, they intersect each other at the point O. So now it is required to prove that OB equal to OF and OC is equals to OD. So this is our requirement to prove. One diagonal bisect another diagonal. Okay, let's see from the figure. Here this is a parallelogram. So definitely parallelograms means when we think here like DF is parallel with the BC. Suppose DF is parallel with the BC, and here BF is the transversal. They are parallel, this is transversal. So these two angles must be alternate angle. In the same way, when we think here DF parallel with the BC, when we consider here DC is a transversal, this angle must be equal with this angle. This all are the alternate angle here. Again, this side is the opposite side of a parallelogram, always same. So now this side are the same, the two angles are same if we consider these two triangles. In these upper triangles and the below triangles, if we compare them, we get here two angles and one side are the same. So due to the angle side angle theorems, we can say these triangles is the congruent with these triangles. These two triangles are the congruent to each other. When these two triangles are congruent, easily we can say that all corresponding side must be same. So this side must be same with this side, and this side must be same with this side. So that means O is the midpoint of the BF and CD. So definitely we can say that two diagonal bisect each other perpendicularly. Very easy questions. So dear students, thank you so much to visit my channels. If you have any question, please let me know. Hope to see you all in the next classes and wish you all the best. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.